We are going to start with the remaining part of this. This is also more important as far as 2 marks and 3 marks questions are concerned. See the statement which I have written here. Ratio of areas of two similar triangles. Now what we can write here, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Now when we deal with this similarity, according to this statement, it is the ratio of areas of two similar triangles. So area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR, that is equal to, now they have given it like this, ratio of areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of squares of their corresponding sides. Now that is what the theorem what we have, that you can do it easily, but the statement is related like this. It is going to be AB upon PQ, but it is not only AB upon PQ, it is AB square upon PQ square, then BC square upon QR square, then it is AC square upon PR square. Are you getting it? Ratio of areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of their squares of their corresponding sides. Now they can ask you a question based on this. They can ask you theorem also, but 2 marks question will be asked where they are using some other letters. Matlab, they are giving you ratio of squares of their corresponding, instead of sides, if they are using this, they are using the word medians. They can also use, this is there in the textbook, that is also equal to the ratio of their corresponding altitudes. Remember one thing, ratio of, see the statement what you have written for squares of their corresponding sides, similarly it is applicable for medians, it is also applicable for altitudes. Please try to remember this because it is a question you cannot compromise, just you cannot keep this thing for option. For example, if they give you ABC and PQR triangle similar, triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR, and the median through A, they can write it like this. Median AD is having a length 9 and median PS is having the length 5. Then what will be the ratio of their areas? So we have to write area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR, that is equal to, what we can write? It is a median AD and this is PS, but the rule is not correct. Ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to ratio of squares of their corresponding medians. Therefore, we have to write it like this. And further part of that is going to be AD upon PS bracket square. That AD upon PS is nothing but 9 upon 5. And therefore the answer comes here as 81 upon 25. Is that clear to you? Actually, this is given more priority in the textbook. There is one question on altitude, but please try to remember all this. Ratio of areas of two, only two triangles are not there, they are similar. So two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of squares of, it is not just sides, squares of their corresponding sides, squares of their corresponding medians, squares of their corresponding altitudes. This is a major part which you have to learn and keep in mind, because this question, if they ask you a theorem, then straight away this can be for 3 marks. But the questions based on this, one side is given to you, areas are given, find the other side, these kind of questions related with sides, medians, altitudes are asked for 2 marks. So you please keep this particular theorem logics in mind. We will try to solve one more sum based on this. See, we are taking one more sum on similarity. There is one triangle ABC and the line PQ is drawn which divides AB in point P and AC in point Q. Now when you divide this, you are supposed to get one triangle here on the top, that is APQ, and other is ABC, and you have to prove that APQ upon ABC is this. Now definitely we have to discuss about area of triangle APQ and ABC. Now if you see it clearly, APQ and ABC, they are not similar, because this triangle is not isosceles. That is general triangle I have drawn, nothing is mentioned as such. So what I will do, for finding out area we require the height, and that's why I need to write something as a construction, because definitely it is going to be a part which is required for finding out the area. Now if you are observing a figure from this side, now if you talk about APQ triangle, the base is AP, but the height is, as it is obtuse angle triangle, this is going to be the height of that. So that I will consider it height of this. Similarly, when you talk about the full triangle ABC, this is going to be the height. So this one I will consider in triangle APQ, this I will consider as M and this is N. So I am writing a construction here, draw segment QM perpendicular to segment AB, and draw one more segment, that is CN, perpendicular to segment AB. So the triangles are seen here. Now if you see this, this is the height of the triangle. Now I will write my first statement over here, area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABC. Now see, in your textbook, just in the beginning of the chapter you are having 3 properties. Suppose the triangles are just given to you, there is nothing same. So what we used to say, that ratio of areas of triangle is equal to the ratio of the product of their base and the corresponding height. Now if you think of APQ triangle, the base is AP, so I am writing AP here, and height is QM, so I am writing QM here. Similarly, when you talk about the full triangle here, observing a figure from this side, you are the observer, so AB is the base, so I write AB here, and this is the height. The height is CN. So I can write down this part. What is the thing that I should write? What reason I should write here? Property number 1 in your textbook. I am not writing that, you must be aware of that. Ratio of areas of 2 triangles is equal to the ratio of the product of the base and the corresponding height. So now you tell me, whatever you are asked to prove and whatever you are getting, only this part is different. So now what I will do, I will try to correlate this ratio with something. In the exam also you can put this dotted box. It is a presentation part, of course. Now I am writing it like this. In triangle AMQ, in triangle AMQ and triangle ANC. I think the triangles are proved similar by using a test of similarity. Now tell me, angle A is same or not? And these are both 90-degree angles. I think for triangles to prove similar, two pairs of congruent angle is enough. So I can write angle AMQ is congruent to angle ANC. The reason what you have to write here, as both measure. What you should write? Both measure 90 degrees. Now the next one. Now we have written 90-degree angle M and N. Now we have to focus on this. So I can write angle MAQ is congruent to angle NAC. Just check that. Angle MAQ is this angle and angle NAC is this angle. This is what we have to write as common angle. Correct? Now the fourth one. Triangle AMQ is similar to triangle ANC or not? Triangle AMQ is similar to triangle ANC. Reason is a test of similarity. Now statement number 5. If the triangles are similar, then we can definitely make use of this statement. CSST, the meaning is corresponding sides of similar triangles. So I am writing here AM upon AN, that is equal to, now MQ upon NC is advisable to write, but see what you have written here, and that freedom you can definitely take. Instead of writing MQ, you are writing this as QM upon CN, and this one we can write AQ upon AC. Correct? Now what you have to do is, we have to put the box for this, the two ratios of this statement. That means QM upon CN is nothing but AQ upon AC, that we can substitute here. So statement number 6, I can write area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABC, that is equal to, what we should write? AP multiplied by, this is AB multiplied by. That is what we basically require, but QM upon CN is nothing but AQ upon AC. The reason of this is from statement number 1 and 5. You please expect this kind of questions for the test, in the sense for board exam. See, I hope or I believe that you must have done so many things textual, but based on the textbook, few questions you can expect, and we are supposed to prepare something like that. We cannot skip, we cannot just do textual sums. There are few questions which can be asked, which is requiring slight basic certain development in certain subtopics. Now, to prove the triangle similar, it's very easy thing, but that should be clicked in your mind, that yes, the angles are not having any connection, they are not similar. So definitely there is nothing to write about the earlier part which I have discussed. Ratio of areas of two similar triangles, that part cannot be here applicable. So we have to go for the first property of the textbook. That is, ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to the ratio of the product of the base and the corresponding height. I hope you must have understood this in detail. Now we'll go for the next one. See, See, we are going to have one more last discussion on this. This is also the question which was there in the earlier syllabus. But then there is nothing different, that whatever properties you have finished, that is based on the same property and a theorem. Now what they have given, in this triangle ABC, this line is drawn parallel to the base in such a way that the upper area, this triangle APQ, and quadrilateral this one, this is having the same area. For example, this is 20, then this is also going to be 20. And then they have asked you the ratio of these two. BP means this side upon AB, that is the ratio asked to you. Now, even if you don't know the entire proof, see, I told you that in geometry, in algebra it is not possible, but in geometry, some part at least you can write, means you may not be securing full marks in this, outside sum which is totally new, but whatever is the basic thing you can deliver, that much at least you can write. Automatically the things will click in your mind. What happens whenever the lines are given parallel? Can you say that these angles are equal? Because they are corresponding angles. Is it going to be the same common angle here? So APQ is given to you, no? So I am going to try it this way. I am going to write it like this. In triangle APQ and triangle ABC. Now I will prove it. Angle APQ is congruent to angle ABC. Now the reason for this is corresponding angles. You can write reference otherwise, that corresponding angles with respect to PQ parallel to BC and AB as a transversal. See, that reason part and all you have to develop, but you are in a position to write. Nothing is difficult in this. Angle is congruent with angle. Now which angle you are going to talk about? PAQ. Is it PAQ and BAC? See this, PAQ and BAC, is it a common angle in the pair? It is a common angle. And two pairs are enough to prove that triangle APQ is similar to triangle ABC. See the way I am heading ahead. This part is going to have a reason AA test. Now it comes to area. Now it is not the area and the ratio of areas with respect to any two triangles. They are similar triangles, and that's why we have to go for another theorem. If you write this much part, you are bound to get 1 mark, because unless you prove the triangle similar, you cannot go ahead. Now the second part, area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABC, that is equal to, now what I will write, I want BP upon AB, means this side we want. So I am going to write this as AP and this is AB, but this is wrong. This is area of triangles, but the triangles are similar. That's why we have to write it like this. Here we have to write down that reason. What is the reason? Theorem of ratios of areas of similar triangles. Now we have to deal with this. I can definitely write here area of triangle APQ upon this, I can write as area of triangle APQ plus area of quadrilateral. It is PBCQ. That is equal to AP square upon AB square. Correct? Now sixth one. See, this is what we have to write from statement number 4. And along with that, we have to write area addition property. The area addition property we can write. Now we have to go ahead. They have given area of triangle APQ and area of quadrilateral same. Therefore, area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle APQ plus we can write area of triangle APQ, that is equal to AP square upon AB square. This is having a reason from statement number 5 and given, because that is what the replacement I have done. Now there is no next number for the statement. We can write therefore area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle APQ, but I think it is going to be for 2 times because the same area is added. That's why we have to write AP square upon AB square. Now this will get cancelled. Now what I can write, therefore AP square upon AB square, that is going to be 1 upon 2. And then what we can do is we can take a square root of that. See, we are heading towards this part now. So the sums, you don't feel that yes, the sums are altogether different. Sums are based on certain basic rules only. You will not be in a position to get the entire thing in one stroke. See, whatever is possible, you start writing it. Suppose you are not getting any idea further, you leave some space for completing it, start with the next question. And all questions are not like this. There must be only one question which can be asked in this way, but rest of the questions you can definitely try. Now what is the next step that we are going to write? Therefore AP upon AB is equal to, it is 1 by root 2. Now we are getting that denominator. See, I am explaining you this in a different way altogether. Now there are some invertendo property, then addition, componendo, dividendo. Instead of that, what you do is, you apply some basic rule here. What we do, we just multiply this by minus sign. So I will get minus AP upon AB is equal to minus 1 upon root 2. So what I have done, I have multiplied both sides by minus 1. Now what I will do, I will use the property from algebra. Minus AP, this is AB here, that is called as componendo. Means what? Adding the denominator in the numerator on both sides. That is minus 1 plus root 2 upon root 2 or not. Now I can write the next statement. See, instead of writing minus and then plus, I will just change the position of that. AB minus AP upon AB, that is root 2 minus 1 upon root 2. Are you getting it? And now what you have to do further? Now this is very clear from this statement. Now see this figure. AB minus AP. When you subtract AP from this, then you are going to get the remaining part of that. Therefore, I can write BP here upon AB, and that answer comes as root 2 minus 1 upon root 2. See, the things are not difficult. You may feel that for a teacher it is becoming easier. And I am making a responsible statement that you are not that new to this topic. You have already done basic things for so many months now. You are very clear about your basics. Now what is the requirement? You have to take a maximum chance of writing so many applications together. Now when you see the diagram and whenever you attempt this, this is the thing that I want. There is some line parallel, there is one triangle which is observed. So start writing something about similarity. Then they are asking you something about area are same. Then you attempt certain part from area. And that is how we have to develop the method of analysis. And through enough practice, I am sure that you will be in a position to attempt all the questions from your board exam. I think we will stop here for similarity topic now. I think more than enough we have discussed. Now we are taking, after that is more important topic again along with similarity, that is Pythagoras theorem.